let's talk about the government reopening. You were, of course, one of 8 Democrats in your caucus to vote to reopen the government in exchange for a vote on extending Obamacare subsidies. But here's what you told me last month, Senator, about taking that kind of a deal. Take a look.
Offering a vote in the Senate without a commitment that it would pass, without a commitment that the House would even take it up is an empty offer.
And yet, Senator, that's exactly what you voted for. So what changed in just 4 short weeks?
Well, Kristen, actually, I didn't vote for just that. We got a couple of other key wins for the American people that led me to switch my no vote to yes. So we got full year funding for the SNAP program that President Trump and the Republicans have been trying to gut, robust funding to protect 45 million Americans who rely on SNAP, and full year funding for some other important priorities like the Veterans Administration. And then when I joined the negotiation, really just 48 hours before it came to a head, I was able to negotiate with Republican colleagues in the White House key protections for federal employees. Everybody who's furloughed comes back with back pay. All the folks that President Trump fired since October 1 come back with back pay. And most importantly, a guarantee of no mass firings, no rifts going forward. So those 2 items, together with the guarantee of a vote on health care, on a proposal that the Democrats put on the table. We didn't have any of that on October 1. We had that by last Sunday, and that's why I switched my no vote to yes.
Well, and Senator, of course, Mark Warner, who also represents Virginians, voted no. Why do you think he saw this fight so differently?
I don't want to put words in anybody else's mouth, but I mean, here it was an assessment of what Republicans would do. You know, today there's going to be a lot of good football games today, and every team goes in with the game plan to start. But if the game plan isn't producing what you want at halftime, the coach goes in and says, we're going to make some adjustments. 40 days in, the Republicans were saying, we know we need to talk about health care, but we will not engage on health care until government is reopened. Now, it's fair to test somebody's red lines, and we tested them over and over again in October, and they didn't budge from that. So, frankly, I viewed the situation last weekend as we had no path, none, to a health care fix until we reopened government. Now we have a path, not a guarantee, but we at least have a path, and Democrats need to do all we can to put the best proposal on the table within a month and then force everyone, Democrats and Republicans, to declare whether they're going to stand on the side of the American public and reduce health care costs.